much later than usual, and I hadn't scheduled before in advance. So we'll see if anyone can join. I didn't know when today I was going to have time to stream. Now the time has come. As always, you can watch it later if you want to, even if it takes some time for it to upload after the stream. And it's Saturday, so I have in Sweden we it's mostly for children, but this thing called lördagsgodis, candies just on Saturdays. And I found some candies in the cupboard in the where I had food, so I thought I could have some. Sorry, coffee and chocolate. Some of the best combo, I think. So let's find out what challenge we'll do today. Actually, I think I will do the ones in this big bags because they are just in the way. Okay, so let's see what's in this one. And if the light is slightly less good than usual, it's because outside it's really dark now, so I get no light from outside, just my lamp. Use just one pencil. Oh my. Well, if I'm just going to use one pencil, I definitely going to use my polychroma, because those are very good at light touch. You can get one result, and if you layer or if you press hard, you get another result. So let's see, what pencil do I want? Just one pencil is today's challenge. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Hello, Yvonne, and welcome. Using just one pencil is today's challenge in my advent calendar. So I have decided to use polychromos, as I think you can get quite different results if you use that pencil, but I don't know which color I prefer. Just one pencil. What do I want? I'm gonna try some of my pencils and see if anyone feels right. That was Indian red. I'm gonna try the terracotta. I'm gonna try the burnt ochre. I'm gonna try brown ochre is this. I'm gonna try sepia, dark sepia. What do I want? I'm gonna try the wine red wine. Red violet, sorry. I still call it red wine, obviously. Red violet. Maybe, oh, how I would have liked to use different colors on this one. But this is a cool challenge. I will do it. And I will probably have fun doing it. Okay, this is green, gold green, green gold. No, I don't want that one. Okay, this will be a stream of just testing pencils. But I guess I will find one eventually. Maybe this one. Another green. It was chromium green opaque. I think I'd rather take one that is quite dark, so I can get a dark than a light, which will give less contrast. Okay, what about this one? The earth green. Maybe the chromium was good. I'm gonna bring it in again. And then we have green yellowish. Also favorite. Okay, so maybe it's leaning towards the green ones. Let's try out some purples. Magenta. No, I don't want magenta. So difficult to choose one pencil. Dark indigo. No. Maybe some deep red. No, 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 no. I'm gonna try this too. It's the Payne's Gray. No, I don't want it that dull, grayish. So let's see. Again, this was Venetian red. The Pompeian red. No. And the burnt carmine. So burnt carmine was quite good. No, okay, so now I picked out some pencils. These, one of these is gonna be. So I'm gonna try them again. That one. And that one. The greens. And the red violet. And the burnt carmine. Oh my. I think I prefer, I will take away the red. Okay, so the difficulty I think is I'm thinking reddish for the berries, but then I'm thinking green for the leaves, and then I'm confused. One pencil. Well, maybe I just should choose one and start. I can't just sit and wait all day. So I chose the olive green yellowish. Or, no, sorry. Choosing is the most difficult part of coloring, always. And now it's super, super hard when I have to just use one. Green berries, how will that look? But I guess who cares? Or should I do it sepia? Oh, come on. Come on, just pick a... Maybe I should do it. What is a good sepia color? If you just have one. I don't want the dark sepia because it's so dark. Maybe I should change to the Prisma. You vote green. Thank you for some input. This is driving me crazy, obviously. Then how are the... Okay, let's go for the greens. I think I will choose the, not the olive green yellowish, but the chromium green opaque, and see what's happening. Yes, I want it sharp. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with some shading with very soft hand on the envelopes. Is it very... I think see if I can change the light so it's not so... Can we get less shadows? Maybe like that. And see if I can zoom in. So, I hope you're having a good Saturday today. I slept for very long, and after that I was on a Christmas market with my son. I think it's the Christmas market, is that the word? I think it's the one that Hannah Carlson usually attend with her art and coloring books. But I saw a post on Instagram, I think, that she had fever and couldn't be there. But it was a lot of crafts and some sweets on that market. Unfortunately, we had snow early today, but then it started to rain. So it was a wet market. Okay. Are you sending postcards still? I usually send some postcards to just a few ones. My mom and dad and my sister that lives not here where I live. But most people seems to have stopped sending postcards, and I don't send as much as I did earlier because people seems to not send them anymore that much. So it will be interesting to see the ones doing this same challenge, what pen what pencil they choose for the one pencil challenge. And the stamp. Well, at least it's if it took forever to choose the color, it's pretty easy now when you just have that one. You don't have to. You can't switch colors or switch mediums. So now it's quite kind of relaxing. Santa Dreams. Very, very light touch. The way I almost never colors with a soft hand because I prefer the softer, quicker pencils instead of forever building up layers with soft hand. But for this I want it like that, so it can be more difference between the colors, even if it's just the same pencil. Let's see. And we have one here. It's very messy from the colors around it. I'm gonna do the stems pretty dark, heavy pressure. And today I actually received two of my the things I bought for Black Friday for myself for Christmas. It's already arrived, but it's just tools, so I can't try them out. It's tools for the pan pastel. I bought a small basic set of pan pastel on Black Friday because I have been so curious about those. They are so expensive, but I thought that I saw a video where someone blended them together and made a lot of different colors just with the basic colors. So I thought I'd buy that and try them out and see if I can learn how to better mix colors, because I don't do that much. Actually, yesterday when I had this challenge with the five randomly picked pencils, Kate after wrote in the comments something that I could have tried to mix the green ochre with the light blue and get a green one, and added another color to the palette. So I had to try it yesterday after the stream because I didn't come up with that idea during the stream, and it's not very well mixed together, but it's quite turquoise green color. Oh, sorry. And I'm also going to do the heart, very green. The stamp. And let's see. I think I'm gonna also do this pretty dark. So tomorrow it's time to turn to the next page. Day 6, today's December 6th. And here we have a bit of stem and a Christmas tree. A bit around the stamp. And maybe turning this line green. And now we have, oh, we have one here as well. I didn't see that. And now another green. No, another stamp, I was going to say. Another green. And I think I do the same here, a little bit shading around the stamp edges. And okay, the leaves starting off quite soft. And erase, because I saw that I had the highlights on another place on that one. And this one. Shade a bit more here, darken it up. Quite hard pressure here and here. Softer, softer, softer. Darken it up a bit. Now soft pressure again. So I do a mix of soft pressure and hard pressure. Mostly soft now, and a little bit harder when I want to make a line showing up almost. Hard pressure, softer, softer. Hard pressure, softer, softer. Okay, one leaf to go. I thought today, I don't know why I thought that, but I thought today would be the color with something something else than coloring materials like tea, coffee, or makeup. I thought that was maybe coming up today, so I collected my makeup close by if it was gonna be that challenge. But that will be for another day. I thought that would be quicker than to go and make some coffee or tea after I had draw the challenge. It wouldn't be so fun for you if I said, oh, here is the challenge, see you in 20 minutes. Try to darken it up even more. Okay. Let's do the berries. And it's all chromium green opaque polychromos. Polychromos was the first expensive pencil I bought when I started to color. Or I mean, I didn't do it right away. I thought it was crazy expensive. And I thought I would never spend that much money on pencils. But then I got hooked on the coloring and I colored all the time. And I was curious because I heard so much good things about the pencils. So I bought 2 or 3, I think, and tried them out. And they felt so different from the other pencils I had, the cheaper ones. So when I got some extra money, I bought the set. And after that, I have realized that I prefer the softer Prismas and Luminance, but I do always come back to my polychromos as well. Maybe not for whole pictures, because I don't have the patience, but for some parts, it's really good when you need a sharp point that holds. I try to leave a bit of highlight on the berries so they will not look super flat. Okay, let's see, how do I want to do these? I don't know the name in English. I'm not sure how to make those not look like exactly like the letters. Yes, the coffee now was cold again. I will darken it up, the one behind, and very soft here. These that I don't know the name of, they often have wood color, a light wood color, at least the ones I have seen. If they are not in plastic, but these don't look like they are in plastic. A bit of shading around it. Okay, darken it up here under the envelope. Bit more shading here. Just trying to bring out the different layers of what's on top of what. I think I'm gonna take away a bit of green there. here. The eraser is a good friend, and polychromos are pretty easy to erase compared to Prisma, for example. Maybe I can do it here as well, add some corner, draw a little edge frame around Dear Santa. Well, I'm not sure I can I do so much more? Yes, of course I can. I don't think I will do a background, or I guess the letters wouldn't would kind of disappear in a green background. I see that the paper is a bit damaged here. I can't get color in because it has a line, like if someone have put a nail and scraped it. Actually, you could do that as an effect if you want to. I have never done it, I think. Because in most coloring books, they are not single-sided. They have double pages and illustrations on the back of the page, and you don't want to scrape and destroy the paper on that back. But here you could actually do it if I had something to scrape with. Hello, and yeah, today's challenge was using just one pencil. And you see, I tried out a lot of pencils until I decided to use Polychromos Chromium Oxide, Chromium Green Opaque. So it's just one pencil. And I was thinking of doing a background, but I guess that would look strange. But I was tempted to try if I had something to make. I wonder if I can. Okay, I should take a picture of this before I do a background. But I can't do that, can I? Or where is my iPad? Where did I hide it? No? Yeah, here. Okay. So I'm gonna take a picture. With that camera, I'm gonna add the pencil. If I'm gonna destroy it now, I have a picture how it looked before. But I was a bit tempted to try. I'm gonna do like this, so I won't trace lines onto the next page. Okay, what should I try for the back? Maybe I should have a ruler. Okay, I don't want a ruler because I hate rulers. So I'm just going to try something, and this might be a disaster. but at least I had fun doing it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do a line. Ooh, that sound. Ooh. Ooh. It's terrible. Ooh. Oh, what I want to do with the background. I want to try this scraping in lines and then add color on top. I think that was terrible. That sound. La 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 la. This is why I can't use some of the blenders out there. Oh, my whole body just gets frozen of these sounds. But I want to just try out what's happening if I do. Okay, you can just close your ears. Oh, okay, one more. Oh, that was better. And now I'm gonna do the other way because I want squares. And I guess it would maybe look better if I had a ruler for this. Oh, because it's gonna be super uneven, but I'm more doing it as a test. Oh boy, I'm so freezing. It's like nails on a chalk board. Okay, this is gonna look like a chessboard. This is gonna look strange, I think. Okay, I do it quickly now so I can stop freeze soon. So I'm just using pressure and no pencil out. I wonder if I also should have done it like this will be squares. We can try it down here and see how it will look. Yes, I just wanted to look how it looked, how this effect would look, but it was terrible, the sound. It's almost like uneven these tails you put up in bathrooms or in kitchens. Like the thing you have between them. Yeah, it looks quite cool. I thought that just one flat background with the same color that I had been using on everything else would make it look dull. So I thought this was, and also as it's single-sided, I thought it was a cool opportunity to try out this etsing where you scratch lines into the paper, which I don't want to do in the books where I have beautiful illustrations on the back. So it will be interesting to see which color you use for your one color challenge. I will, okay, close your, not your eyes, but your ears. I'm gonna do one more because it was, I think, too big. It was better when it was not so long between the squares. Or maybe it can look like a squared cloth. Tablecloth. Yeah, sepia. I was thinking of sepia too, but I went for the green. But I think sepia will look very good. I don't know how much color do I need on top of this to make it stand out. So do you have snow where you live? We had a bit during the night and a bit during today, but then the rain came back and took it away. My husband was away with the car, visiting his parents, and he said that it was like every kind of weather in different places during that not very long drive. It was raining, it was snowing, it was windy, it was... Oh, you not often have snow, I understand. Well, we used to have a lot of snow before. It seems like the climate, are changing and the weather gets strange. We still do usually have snow, but not always this time of year, maybe later. At least I hope so. Because I prefer the snow to the rain during winter. You had snow on Monday and just a bit is left, Yvonne. Okay. Yeah, that's bad when it happens here all the time now this past week. Snowing and the snow melts away. We have a quite good word for that feeling I got when I did trace the lines in the paper. In this part of Sweden, it's not a word in the rest of Sweden, just in this part of the northern parts of the country, and it's hurven. Att man får hurven. You get an hurv when the body gets that feeling. Oh, hello, Lisa, and welcome, and thank you. Yes, it's the one color challenge today. So I'm just using green opaque, chromium green oxide, was it? Yes, it sounds like the feeling, hurv. Like you get a chilly feeling in your body. maybe some more color on top. So do you prefer oil-based pencils or wax-based pencils? Like Polychromos are oil-based, Prismacolor and Luminance are wax-based. I mostly prefer the wax pencils. They are creamier, softer, they are a lot faster for us impatient people. You just love all pencils. That's a good answer. That's true. As I said earlier, I'm not sure you were in the stream then, when I told about how my first set of pencils was Polychromos. Not my first set, but my first art grade pencils, good pencils. And before that, when I started to color and I saw that people was recommending these pencils and I saw how much they costed, I thought, I would never buy pencils for that much money. It's insane. I mean, compared to children's grades pencils that I had been using. But, well, after I finally bought them, then I started to buy a lot of more good pencils because the difference was quite obvious. It was more fun. You love the Polis more than Prisma. Yes, but I think you color quite delicate. I don't color that delicate. I'm more like slobbing a lot of vivid colors on top of each other. So maybe that's why I love the Prismas, as they are more opaque. So have you started to get some Christmas feelings, or is it too soon still? That's true. It depends on the paper. And yes, I always think that I need more practice with my polychromos, as I think they are harder for me to use than the Prismacolors. And sometimes I take them out and I start to use them and try to do these light layers on top of each other, but very, very seldom I have the patience to keep doing that. So I bring out my Luminance or my Prismacolor instead. Or I mean, now I'm pressing hard with the Polychromos. You can use them with hard pressure as well, if you don't have the patience for many, many slow layers. They are? I have just tried those. I can't say the name. Tombow Eroshiten or Eroyiten. I don't know how to say it. And I think they were I don't have them. I just borrowed. Maybe it was Rekas when I met her sometime, or maybe it was someone else who had it. I thought they were way too hard for me. I didn't get any color out of it. But that's cool that you can make them sing. polychromos always feel so sturdy. They are like not as easy, so easy to break, and they feel like quality. You think they are not harder than polychromos? Okay, my feeling when I tested them was that they were super, much more hard, or didn't give away, or maybe they were so light, the colors, compared to the polys. Or maybe I didn't use them right, or just try them too little. I think they and Derwent Artists and Pro Color, the Derwent Pro Colors, those are my least favorite pencils. Yeah, maybe that's why I don't like them. They have those really light colors. So maybe it's not the hardness. That's my problem with them. I have the same problem with the Pro Color that I thought, and the Artist, that I feel like I'm trying and trying, and it's not coming off any color on the paper. Oh, of course. It's this Coloring Heaven collection with Agota Pop. She has different tinies for every month. I think it was sold in the beginning of this year, and it was sold out pretty fast, I think. She's also selling these illustrations on her Etsy. Ah, that sounds good. I can understand that the polychromos and the erosions work well together, or complement each other if they are similar in the hardness, and as polychromos has not a lot of really light colors, and they have. I think these leaves look like basil, although it's the wrong green color for basil. Let's see. I'm gonna darken the leaves a bit. I think the leaves kind of disappeared, but I can go in with some. We decided that yesterday, if you remember, that you could bring in the white Posca, and that wasn't cheating. Why have I left it? Okay, it's a bit of background here, which I didn't notice until now. This white spots. I think I'm gonna see this envelope goes this and this. Or is it? Is it? No, it's. I mean, they are this way. I don't think. I'm gonna do it as background, so it's gonna be a little bit more lines. I need to remember to take the back, the other pages behind it away, and do one. Maybe something like that. Okay, I'm gonna bring in the Posca now and see how it looks. The forever shaking with the Poscas. Where do I want it? Let's see. I want them on the leaves. Okay, this Posca isn't good. Maybe this one is better. To make them more. And on these berries. And do. I don't think I'm going to add snow to this because it feels very much like an indoor picture, and I hope they don't have snow. Maybe. If they have snow inside, they have to fix their roof. And maybe we can add some dots in on this band they are hanging from. Let me see. Is it finished now? Or is it not? Darken this up a bit. And some more on the leaves. Oh, hello from US. Hello, US. This is Sweden calling or streaming. Thank you. I'm doing one small illustration in Agota Pop's the Christmas. No, not the Christmas. What was it? A year in miniatures, tinies on shells, coloring heaven collection. So this, and I am drawing a random challenge every day, and today was using just one pencil, and this was all the pencils I tried out before I choose this one. And yes, Sweden. I live in the same town where Hanna Karlsson, the illustrator of a lot of coloring books, lives. So in the northern part of Sweden. And I guess this stream soon will end because I am pretty close to have finished these pictures, but I will be back tomorrow. I don't know exactly which time, but you can always look at it after when it's uploaded. I'm gonna do one stream a day till Christmas and do these tinies. The book is it's this Coloring Heaven collection. So it's, at least here, it's sold in some food stores and magazine stores. I don't know how it's in the US. But she also sells these tinies on her Etsy, Agota Pop. I'm not sure about the highlights or maybe it's like this. When I did the background really dark and the leaves are really dark, then they just disappear in each other's colors. So I might. I think I have the dots on the wrong place. I'm gonna try to. I can't erase this all of it because the Posca is quite fixed there, but I can try to color on top of it, and then I can add dots on this instead. Leaves to make them stand out a bit next to the background. No, the paper is not the greatest, but as I always color in the coloring books. I don't have a printer, so I'm pretty used to bad paper, so I think this is quite okay. I was gonna see if I can take a little bit color away from the envelope. Where I accidentally colored when I did the background. Oh, I need to resharpen the pencil, but maybe I'm almost done. I can. Oh, that was ivory. I was gonna use the white Posca again. No, that was the bad Posca. Sorry. Should my berries also? Oops. Also have dots? No? No? I'm gonna cheat a bit and bring in a white pencil just to blend. Just for the berries. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this. The 1 day challenge. Not the 1 day, the 1 pencil challenge. With green opaque, chromium green opaque. I can't learn the names on of the pencils. Polychromos. And tomorrow it will be another challenge randomly picked from the ones we did during a stream together in the end of November. So I'm gonna go and do some dinner soon. Yes, I am. I should really find my smaller dormant eraser, battery eraser, because this is easy to not erase on the right place. Yes, something like this here as well. I just keep it a bit messy. It's okay, I think. We're doing this just for fun. Bye, Anja. See you another day. Okay, I think I'll leave it like that. And tomorrow, this is the first 6 pictures. They're just green challenge, the Christmas color challenge, the color with inspiration from a movie, and this was from Elf. And the color inspired by a Disney villain, and this was Cruella de Vil. And yesterday it was pick 5 random pencils from a set. So I got lucky and picked those colors from Luminance. And today it was the 1 pencil challenge. So thank you. Tomorrow we'll do the North Pole post. But what challenge it will be, I don't know yet. So thank you everyone for watching this, hanging with me, and if you watch this later, you can write me a comment if you want in the comments, so I see that you have been here. But see you another day, maybe tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye.